Andrew Gambis back with another main event breakdown. This week we've got Holly Holm taking on Vieira, UFC. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's on May 21st. Bookies have Holly Holm at a minus 225 favorite, Vieira around plus 190, plus 195. I like Holm in this matchup, and here's why. I think she's the much better striker. I think she has the defensive grappling chops to keep this fight on the feet. At distance, this fight is not even close in my opinion. Holly Holm, one of the critiques of her going into this fight is that she's getting older. And while that is true, she did fight about a year and a half ago and had one of her career best performances against Irene Aldana. And for those of you who are into stats, I usually just go with what I see with my eyes, but I also like a couple stats in this fight that I'm going to read for you right here. At distance, Holly Holm outstruck Irene Aldana 140 to 65, and Irene Aldana outstruck Vieira at distance 24 to 20. I know MMA math doesn't always directly correlate, but I feel like that's very relevant to this matchup. I just think that if this fight plays out at range, Holly Holm is going to look like a massive favorite here. Ketlin, I bet her big against Miesha Tate. She was plus 100, maybe even hit plus 105 at that point. Miesha Tate, I think, was getting vastly overrated by the market. Excuse me. Stylistically, I think this is a great spot for Holm. I don't think minus 225 is wide enough. Quite frankly, I make her at least minus 300. I have a hard time seeing Ketlin winning this fight in the stand-up. She would have to catch Holly with something, which I don't think is very likely considering no one really catches Holly Holm. She's been knocked out once by Amanda Nunes, and she went 5 rounds with Cyborg, just to name a fight, 5 rounds with GDR. So I get the Holm age concern, but outside of that, I don't think Ketlin has the wrestling to get her down. She has some decent judo throws, but in MMA, if I'm betting on a grappler, I want a more traditional wrestler. Holly, I don't think she's going to fall for any of that judo stuff. I've been wrong before. I definitely think that Holly Holm should be a bigger favorite here, but we'll see. The over-under, minus 250 is over 4.5 rounds. That seems about right for me. I lean decision, but it wouldn't shock me if Holm finishes her late. I think Holm will spend a lot of this fight backing up, playing Bull versus Matador. I think she's going to outland Ketlin probably at least 2-1. Like I said, unless Ketlin really can get the grappling going, I have a hard time seeing her winning this fight. But again, guys, always be responsible with betting. I am a long-term winning bettor. That doesn't mean I hit every pick. I've had some people DM me some pretty major bets lately, and I'm glad we've been cashing them. But to make sure to always be responsible with your bankroll. We're on a heater right now. That doesn't mean that it'll last forever. If you want the rest of my picks, my Patreon is in the description below. I try and get all my stuff out early. I'm very keen on beating line movement. For example, I have Holly Holm minus 200 in this fight. She's anywhere from minus 225 to minus 240 now. I do still think there's value there, but we always want the best number possible. Appreciate you tuning in as always. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm always open to dialogue and appreciate you all. So enjoy the fights on Saturday, and I'll talk to you again next week.